City Council is looking to approve a value of $1.55 million in savings from a list of 13 options at City Hall yesterday. The mayor is in studio with us, Chad Bachynski. Thanks for doing this. 13 things to choose from. How do you pick what you did? And one of them is mosquito control, which is going to annoy a lot of people sitting out there.
Well, just to clarify that one specifically, thanks for having me. So for that one, we did get some new information from administration that was able to say, hey, here's what we're able to do with the mosquito control, because this is how far we are into the year.
Right.
And just kind of based on the weather and all that, we were able to adjust that one. So we got some good feedback from administration to do that one. So we shouldn't see a reduced service level in mosquito control.
But we did find some savings.
We did, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, some conversation with council, and ultimately, all the savings brought forward. Administration did a great job in trying to make sure that it was things that wouldn't have a high impact to to the services to our residents. And so, yeah, we had some proposals put forward. Ultimately, had a vote on how that looked and move forward.
I know you're trying to find cost savings in every way, and all of us are, right? It's a stressful time, the economic uncertainty of all of these things. But the number one thing that I hear when I'm out on the streets is why? Why are we still swelling? Our mill rate is going up. Our taxes, our property taxes are going up. What are we getting for our buck here? Are you hearing the same thing at City Hall?
For sure, and that's absolutely a fair comment, and that's where a lot of the work we're doing is catch up. We're catching up on a massive infrastructure deficit. You look at 11th Avenue; it's not just the road; it's everything underneath that road that's nearly 100 years old. We've got Dooney that we're trying to revitalize and get that fixed up. Same thing, lots of underground infrastructure. So there's a lot of work that we have to play catch up on. Frankly, that's been lacking over the last decade. So we're playing catch up. We also need to work on those infill properties, that densification, the sprawl that we've done over the years as well, in conjunction with the infrastructure, has led us to a high cost of infrastructure for how far out we've sprawled.
Well, Calgary had this problem a few years back, and they said, we can't expand our borders anymore. How much bigger can we get?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the conversation. That's part of the overall
Is that why we have condos everywhere?
Well, it's part of it. It's part of a mixed use, right? It's part of having different types of housing in that for the different needs. And again, a lot of it is driven by the market. And if there's a market for multi-unit dwellings in then that's what will come forward, because that's what people are willing to move into right now. So it will be a mixed use, and it's going to be trying to take advantage of that existing infrastructure.
And that many people are moving into the city?
Yeah, we're seeing a big influx. And I know there's even concerns around how much service land we have available to build for the folks that are coming into the city.
That's incredible. It's a good problem to have, because more tax dollars coming in, so maybe that mill rate comes down? Is that...
Well, the hope is that we start to balance things out, and that is the plan, is that if we can take advantage of existing infrastructure and have that growth that can start to catch up with it a little bit, then we can start to reduce that impact.
Clarify what's happening with Taylor Field. Yeah,
it's exciting. We're applying for funding we're applying for about $10 million worth of funding to help with the development of the Taylor Field lands. And the first step is going to be to design and do the underground infrastructure. So we have to get, again, that service land ready to go. And at that point, we'll be able to open it up to developers to bid on what would go there. And we're really focusing on, affordable housing, but also a vibrant area for that area.
Big plans? You're off to Ottawa right away.
Off to Ottawa next week, yeah, for FCM. I'll be able to talk to a lot of different municipalities, talk about what kind of grants they're looking for, and how we can collaborate and advocate to our different levels of government together.
Looking forward to seeing what you come up with out of that conversation, Chad. Thank you for being here. Let's take a look at our community calendar.